10 quotes on Stoicism by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was not only a Roman emperor, but also one of history's most profound Stoic philosophers. In the midst of war, political pressure, and personal loss, he wrote reflections meant not for the public, but for his own soul. Those reflections later became meditations, one of the most powerful books on inner strength ever written. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that peace does not come from controlling the world, but from mastering our response to it. Stoicism, in his view, is not emotional coldness, but emotional clarity. It teaches us how to remain calm without becoming indifferent, strong without becoming cruel. In a chaotic world, his words feel surprisingly modern. Today, let's explore 10 timeless Stoic quotes that can change how you face life. You have power over your mind, not outside events. This quote sits at the very heart of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that suffering often comes from confusing control with influence. We cannot command events, people, or fate, but we can command our judgments. When you focus on what lies within your power, anxiety begins to loosen its grip. Blaming the outside world only deepens helplessness. Mastering your mind restores dignity and inner strength. Freedom in Stoicism begins internally, and that inner freedom can never be taken away. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Happiness is not something we wait for. It is something we cultivate. Marcus Aurelius places responsibility back into our own hands. Thoughts shape emotions, and emotions shape actions. A restless mind creates a restless life. A disciplined mind creates stability, even in chaos. Stoicism teaches us to question destructive thinking patterns. By refining our thoughts, we refine our experience of life. Happiness, then, becomes a practice, not a destination. If you are distressed by anything external, it is not the thing itself. This insight feels remarkably aligned with modern psychology. Marcus Aurelius shows us that pain is filtered through perception. Events themselves are neutral. Interpretation gives them weight. When we change perspective, suffering often softens. This does not deny hardship, but reframes our response to it. Stoicism empowers us without denying reality. We learn to respond rather than react. And in that space, calm becomes possible. You could leave life right now. This is not a morbid thought, but a clarifying one. Marcus Aurelius reminds us of life's fragility. Awareness of death sharpens awareness of life. It strips away trivial concerns. It forces us to ask what truly matters. Stoicism uses mortality to awaken gratitude. Every moment becomes intentional. Every action becomes meaningful. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be Juan. This quote cuts straight through moral procrastination. Marcus Aurelius warns us against hiding behind endless discussion Virtue is not a theory to be debated, but a practice to be lived. Talking about goodness is easier than embodying it. Stoicism values action over appearance. Character is revealed in daily choices, not grand speeches. The moment to act ethically is always now. A good life begins with decisive integrity. Accept the things to which fate binds you. Stoicism is often misunderstood as passive acceptance. In truth, it is radical clarity about reality. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to distinguish resistance from wisdom. Fighting what cannot be changed drains inner energy. Acceptance is not surrender, it is alignment. Once we accept reality, we can act effectively within it. Peace emerges when struggle against fate ends. Strength grows from cooperation with necessity. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. This quote reveals the long-term power of mental habits. Thoughts are not harmless. They leave a mark. Repeated thinking shapes identity. A bitter mind slowly becomes a bitter soul. A disciplined mind cultivates inner harmony. Stoicism emphasizes vigilance over one's inner dialogue. What we repeatedly allow into the mind becomes who we are. Inner quality determines outer life. Very little is needed to make a happy life. Modern life convinces us happiness requires more. More success, more recognition, more comfort. Marcus Aurelius gently challenges this illusion. Happiness depends less on possession than perception. Contentment arises from simplicity of desire. Stoicism teaches sufficiency over excess. When needs shrink, freedom expands. A simple life often holds the deepest peace. Loss is nothing else but change. This quote reframes one of life's greatest fears. We experience loss as destruction, but nature experiences it as transition. Marcus Aurelius invites us to see continuity where we see endings. Everything transforms. Nothing truly disappears. Resistance to change creates unnecessary suffering. Acceptance restores flow and perspective. Stoicism trains the mind to move with impermanence. Peace comes from understanding life's rhythm. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. This principle defines Stoic ethics. Marcus Aurelius rejects hypocrisy and moral arrogance. We are urged to hold ourselves to higher standards than others. Compassion outward, discipline inward. Judging others weakens character. Self-discipline strengthens it. Stoicism cultivates humility without softness. True virtue begins with personal responsibility. Stoicism does not promise an easy life, but it offers a steady one. Marcus Aurelius teaches us how to stand firm without becoming rigid. His wisdom invites us to turn inward rather than outward for strength. In doing so, we reclaim responsibility for our peace. Life will remain uncertain, but our response does not have to be. These quotes are not meant to be admired, They are meant to be practiced. If one idea stayed with you, let it guide your next decision. And remember, true power begins within.